Today I'm just going to really take you guys through my day as a medical student in the summer, but also answer some of the most important questions of what are the important things that you should look out for and important tips that I have for your AMCAS application.
And we'll talk about when should you actually apply to medical school and when is it too late.
And that is going to be the true and ultimate way to get yourself to make it past the initial filter of your GPA and MCAT, but how do you get all the admissions committees to have you interview and then accepted to their medical school? What is up and good morning YouTube. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Jason, now a second year medical student. Currently in my summer little block, but because it's summer, you know what that means? You gotta like this video for the YouTube algorithm, help this community grow. Today I'm just gonna really take you guys through my day as a medical student in the summer, but also answer some of the most important questions of what are the important things that you should look out for and important tips that I have for your AMCAS application, which by now you guys should have either submitted or are just about to finish up to submit. So let's get the day started and we'll start going through the first tip that I have for you on submitting your AMCAS application.
All right, so first point on the day of the agenda. So let's go return some stuff and then we'll talk about when should you actually apply to medical school and when is it too late? All right, so the first tip is the timing in which you apply. I would say try to get it in on the first actual day that the application opens up. You have a full month in advance to prepare for it all, so it should be ready to go. You can work on a Word document and then submit it over into the actual AMCAS portfolio, into the application template. And so with that, apply as early as you possibly can with a confident application. But if you feel like you need more time, the latest I would say is July. That's where you want to cut it off. So let's move on as we go through tip number 2. So like it's such a beautiful day out in the city, but now we're going to get this hair cut. It's time, and I'm too lazy to do it myself. Haircut complete. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below and see if you guys think that I cut my hair better or this place does. So what is the next important tip that you should know when applying to medical school? And that is get yourself prepared. So the biggest thing that takes the longest time and is totally out of your control is letters of recommendation. So I knew that I wanted to apply in June. That means that like January or December, I was already contacting who I wanted to contact as far as letters and making sure those all squared away. You have to constantly follow up with them and make sure that they can get it in a proper time or else it delays your entire application. So again, prepare in advance, plan ahead, and get those letters of rec. At least ask for them early and then follow up constantly with all the information that they might need. All right, let's continue on the day while we're here in New York City. What is the plan? Let's go home and then we'll figure out the plan.
Just got back home, had a quick bite to eat, and now it's gym time. I am using the new Legion Pulse stim-free pre-workout. I actually love this flavor. It's the fruit punch flavor, absolutely delicious. And like I would say, stim-free is the way to go. So we're gonna do 2 big hefty scoops, and then let's go to the gym, and I'll let you guys know the third tip of applying to medical school. All right, so I thought I'd switch it up here and do a quick little voiceover of the workout itself. Today was focused on a back day, and like you guys know, I'm only in New York for the summer, so I got a quick summer membership to allow me to get a solid workout in. So just want to talk through while I do all of the workout, and let me know if you guys are interested in having me do more stuff like this. So the now third most important tip is to have other people look over and read all of the things that you wrote. Everything that you've typed, have someone else look it over. So it starts off with very simple, like all of your basic information, all of your grades and your courses that you took. Just have everyone look it over, because simple mistakes will have you definitely delayed. And then more so in the important stuff of your work activities and your personal statement, have people read it over, people you trust and those that know you very well and know other aspects of your life to look at it. Because like most of you guys know, us as pre-meds, we aren't too good at writing. So have someone else look it over, and I think that's vital. You need other opinions, other people to allow you to really critique your writings. That way when admissions committees see that, they will gladly have you come in for an interview. So let's get back to the rest of the video. All right, workout complete. Now, time to cook up some food, shower up, and then we'll go into the fourth tip of the day. All right, all showered up and have just made myself a quick post-workout, lunch, whatever you want to call it. But before I actually dig into the food, tip that I wanted to share with you guys is to get your transcripts in early. Especially if you went to multiple schools or you went to community college, you have to get everything sent to the AMCAS so that way it can be properly verified. That takes a long time, so get it in as early as you possibly can. So even get it requested earlier than you may think. So let's say June, you really want to apply. So I would even get the ball rolling like May. Make sure that you have everything set and all of that good to go. And so when you request it, you can also get 2 copies, so that way you have one to send to the school, but also a hard copy so that you can look through your whole transcript when you are submitting it into the AMCAS, which is a extremely tedious process. But what you need to do is take a look at your transcript and then transcribe it all into the application itself. You have to state the course, what the university course is, and the letter grade that you got. So it takes a long time, so make sure that you have a good probably half a day just to go through all the courses, because you went through undergrad, you did a lot of classes, now you have to put it all into writing. Absolute headache. So that's the next tip. Now I'm actually going to enjoy lunch. Oh, do you guys want one last tip? All right, let's do it. So the last and final tip that I have for all of you guys who are applying to medical school is to come up with your own theme, your own narrative. For the personal statement, for the activity section, you aren't just gonna be listing out what you did. You're like, okay, I was a scribe and I wrote stuff down. Cool. Admissions committee already know that. Make it into a narrative and have it wrap around your theme and your reason for medical school. So come up with a thesis, say I want to be a doctor because X, Y, and Z, and have those characteristics of X, Y, and Z being displayed and exemplified in all of your activities and your personal statement. And that is going to be the true and ultimate way to get yourself to make it past the initial filter of your GPA and MCAT. But how do you get all the admissions committees to have you interview and then accepted to their medical school? So those are the top 5 tips that I would have for all of you guys. I hope you enjoyed this kind of new way I've been recording stuff, having it be day in the life, but as we follow my day, I answer and kind of hit big topics that I'd want to discuss with all of you. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys like that, and while you're down there, please be sure to like and subscribe. Big thing that I'm going to be asking of you guys, hit that post notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video, so that way you don't miss out on the new ones. And with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Catch you guys in the next one as we embark on the journey of MD in the making. Peace.